Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing Luxray in the Sinnoh Cup. So let's get into the battles. Now I'm having a matchup with a Toxic Quirk, which I would say is the worst situation because I do have the Community Day move on my Luxray, Psychic Effect, which will do a lot of damage to Toxic Quirk. Now, the opponent switched to a Frostless, and I successfully landed this Wild Charge, which is really good. Luxury, I reckon it doesn't really have much play in the open Ultra League or Great League. However, in limited format, it could have great play. It has access to Snarl, which is really good for energy gain, and also it has a lower energy cost bait move, Psychic Effect, which can lower the opponent's defense, and also a hard hitting move, Wild Charge. You can also run Crunch and Spike as alternative movesets, but in this particular cup, I do feel it's better to run Snarl for energy gain and Wild Charge for huge damage. Yeah, the first battle just ended. Sometimes, like in the Sinnoh Cup, I feel the meta is really rock paper scissors. So there is sometimes there isn't much you can do. The opponent is using a Lucario, and then they switched out to avoid the Wild Charge. I'm not quite sure, like what is the reason behind the switching. Like Frostless doesn't really have resistance against electric type attacks, but they did it anyways. And now I have energy on my Toxic Work. The opponent apparently is using a double steel team, which is not necessarily the best situation for them, because I do have a fighter and I have a Mud Bomb, so I will do super effective damage to both the opponent's steel types. Here I decided to let it go. There isn't much point in protecting my Toxic Quirk, which had super low health there. Now I decided to throw a Psychic Effect just to do some chip damage, which is always good. And then I decided to switch to my Drift Blame with a shield advantage. There isn't much the opponent can do. I can simply throw a Shadow Ball and kill the opponent's Lucario. Lucario and Luxray, they are definitely on the frail side. One Shadow Ball will definitely KO. And so this particular Luxray I'm using is a rank 1 in the Ultra League. However, as you can see, the CP is definitely not so good for Great League. I decided to use this to invest in this particular Luxray just so later on I can use it in the Ultra League because it is a rank 1. And in matchups with Drift Blames, I find most Drift Blames do shield the first move you throw at them, just in case if it's a Wild Charge. So I usually bait with a Psychic Effect and throw the Wild Charge after the Psychic Effect. So that's what I like to how I like to play against the opponent's Drift Blames. And now I reckon I'm having a really positive matchup. My Toxic Quirk having a matchup with the Drapion. I found them like during the past 1 or 2 days, many Drapions are running Bite and Felt Sting up. Which is not bad, honestly. Bite, even though it doesn't give you much energy, but it does a lot of damage really quickly. It's a one-turn move, and in this meta, it's a ghost type domination, being Frostlass and the Driftblim being super strong. So if you ram Bite, that will deal a lot of fast move pressure to the opponent. So I definitely think that's a good play by running Bite on your Driftblim. I'm sorry, not Driftblim, on your Drapion. The opponent is using a shiny Toxicroak, which is so cool. I do have two shinies, but one doesn't really have good PvP IV. The other one is a costume, so it doesn't really involve. Yeah, I'm just waiting to maybe trade my shiny Toxicroak just to get a good PvP IV. It's one of the shinies I really like. I think it's super cool. That minty color is just really nice. Now, I decided to throw a psychic effect. I probably should have thrown a wild charge there. The reason being, for some reasons in my head, I thought the opponents still had a shield, even though they don't have shields at all. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. I still have my Driftblim with one shield. There is absolutely nothing the Toxicroak can do to severely damage my Driftblim. So that's that. And I believe this is the last battle of this set. I got a 5-0 using Luxray, which is really surprising to be honest. And then I tried a few other sets, I got all positive, which is really good. I reckon like Luxray could be a super relevant Pokemon in this particular meta because its moveset, its typing is probably not the best because you do get walled by ground types, and however there isn't that many ground types. Hippowdon is one, but it's super spicy. Gastrodon is one, but nowadays I feel like at this stage of the meta, you just don't see so many Gastrodons, so it definitely has play. And the reason why I built this team is because I noticed there is less Gastrodon in the meta. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason and why this team works. Okay, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a beautiful day. See you later. Bye.